Hey, everybody, welcome in. We don't bluff. You know me, I'm Brian. Got Tony sitting to my right, got T sitting to my left.
What's up?
What's happening, everybody?
Y'all welcome into the show. Come on in, like, comment, give us some questions, give us some feedback. Join in on the show, get in on some of the action, ask questions. We can pull them up, we can watch it, we can communicate with you if you want to. We'd love to hear from you, 100%. So what are we gonna start with tonight? Hell, we ain't really discussed anything.
No, I mean, shoot, we can talk what's on hand in front of us right now. A little bit about basketball. You got the Knicks and the Bulls about to start up here in a second, and I mean, I think it should be a good game. One interesting stat I just took away from it that they just set up here is about the Knicks being having a good record against the spread on the road. So if you took the Knicks tonight, good luck to you. You might have a chance to win this. Me and Tony was talking about it earlier. Tony thinks that the Knicks has a good chance to win tonight too.
Well, you definitely have a good chance because I took the Bulls.
You did.
Go ahead and count that money, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, just go ahead and count your money.
Orlando too is another team. Should I take them? I was a little too scared to take Knicks. But these are two games that I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on tonight.
Orlando was catching like 11.5 too, weren't they?
Yeah. But the only thing I will say about the Knicks,
I don't think that much.
Maybe it was
no. It's the Wizards that are catching 11. They're plus 11, and they play the Spurs. I want to say
Magic up 36-17 in the first with 2:58 left.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that boy Cole Anthony's probably going to ball out again tonight. And I also think I don't know. I think your Bulls pick might do you some justice. DeMar's been kind of balling here lately, but I don't know if they're going to be able to keep this streak going. I think they're on like a 5-game win streak right now. The Knicks.
They expecting a big night out of Zach LaVine for sure. What they were saying on the pregame.
Yeah, for the Bulls. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if Caruso is out or not.
I think he is out. I know they had him day to day, but I don't think he's going to play tonight.
The other action you got going on, you got the Pistons, like you said, the Pistons and the Hornets. You said you liked the under in that game.
Yeah, the Pistons and the Hornets. I mean, you got two teams that right now. One with the Hornets more so battling with injuries and been number one point guard. I mean, their top point guard is out. They got a lot of players over there south, so they've been having a rough year so far.
And then Detroit play this year.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he is going to play or not. I think he might be out for the year. But I mean, and then Detroit, I think they're still building as a team. Them guys out there, it looks like they're still trying to find it, but I couldn't really call who would win that game right there. I think that was like a toss-up.
Well, I did too.
Two of the.
So I took Detroit on the money line. So got the Hornets on that victory as well. I also got the Warriors playing the Pacers. I think the Pacers were a point dog.
No, I think they're favored.
They're
favorite. 2.5 point favorite.
Yeah.
Pacers are up right now, 25-24, and then the Hawks and the Magic. Like you said, Magic are killing them 39-17 right now. Is Trae Young still out? I know he didn't play the game.
Yes,
he's out. He's got that back injury. They're gonna try to nurse up.
And I couldn't look it up quick enough. I would have got on the Magic.
I'm actually surprised that Brunson is actually going to play tonight with him nursing a foot injury. Also too as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game plays out with the Knicks tonight. Definitely seeing that he's going to be playing tonight after being listed day to day as well.
I tell you what, for the Magic, Poncho or Paulo or whatever his name is.
I know you're talking about
Paulo
Ranchero, whatever his name is. Yeah,
he's gonna be a superstar one of these days.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. I normally always draft him on DraftKings. Try to get in, so he gets you some good little points.
And he's usually pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going up in price every day.
Yeah. He's gonna be one of those if he's gonna show out.
They're stomping Atlanta 43-17.
Yeah, they're on top of Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's also got some turnovers going on too.
Then some of the later games, I guess, here shortly, you got the Kings and the Raptors. Looks like Toronto's favored by 5.5.
Yeah, I think that one right there should be I ain't gonna say easy game for Toronto, but Toronto and Portland are two teams that I've been liking so far this year. As far as them getting into the rhythm. And
Kings actually have a better record than Toronto, which I find surprising.
I can actually see them going over the 233 tonight.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about the Knicks and the Bulls, and what you were right, it's Chicago minus 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I like Chicago. I think I got them at 3. I don't think I got them at 3.5. And then you got the Heat and the Thunder. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Heat. Heat's 13 and 15. I think you said you like the Thunder tonight.
Yeah, I like the Thunder tonight. Heat's got a lot of injuries going on. In which it's a lot of it's a lot of day to days, but I don't know. Everybody, just about everybody for OKC is healthy right now, and they have been playing good. So I think they go on to win this. They're playing at home. They got a good home record. They done lost their last 3 games. Hell, I think they can pick it up right here, beat the Heat while they're down a little bit.
And what else we got going on?
And they also have a way better record against the spread.
And just to let y'all know, you took the Thunder, I took the Heat, so congratulations on that win. Anybody wants to still get on that game, you can. Another 7 o'clock game coming up. It's going to be Trailblazers at Spurs. Portland's minus 7. I think you said you like Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're on Portland.
What about I know me and Tony was kind of discussing a little bit earlier before you got out here. What about last night, the Lakers choking their lead to Boston and taking that L? Did you watch any of the game, Ryan?
Yeah, so it was the game I was watching last night when I was getting destroyed.
Yeah,
but I had Boston on that one.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. You end up winning your bet. Good job. But yeah, man, the Lakers choking. That's crazy. And to think that I want to say Horford was out again. So
yeah, he was.
You would assume that the Lakers definitely would have been able to finish that game on up, seeing that they had both of their big men available to play. So, and when I say big men, I mean LeBron and AD.
Right. Then you only got a couple more games that start fairly early. I mean, no real late games tonight. You got 8 o'clock games. You got the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is minus 2.5. Is Luka playing tonight?
He is playing tonight, but I still got mixed feelings about that game. I think Cleveland can come in and win that game.
Cleveland's good now.
Yeah, they are. They're good. I mean, you got Donovan Mitchell. He's healthy. He's playing really, really good. You got what's that kid's name? I see him a kid. He's not a kid. Dang it, Darius Garland. He's been playing good. So,
and Cleveland's 15 and 11 and 2 against the spread.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Versus Dallas 8-17 and 2.
Yeah.
Against the spread.
Yeah. And that's home versus away. So Cleveland away against the spread is really good. So I don't see why not that they don't pull that one out.
All right, so let's go ahead and go with Cleveland.
Even with Luka playing.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.
And 217.
Oh yeah, I think
they take the over. Yeah,
I would take the over.
It's gonna be right there, but I think I'd take the over tonight.
Mm-hmm. Let's just do a little parlay with y'all. Let's see. We're gonna take Cleveland and the over. What is it? 217.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can do anything with that tonight. And then the last game of the night is going to be Wizard. No, I'll take that back. There is a late game. The Timberwolves at the Clippers, but the other game was Washington and Denver. This one you mentioned was 11.5.
Yeah.
Denver should just roll them.
Denver should.
I think your boy's back tonight for Minnesota.
Carl Towns?
Kevin Towns? No,
Kevin
I
Towns.
think he's still out.
Kevin's out.
Out. It don't show him out on ESPN.
Yeah, he's out with a calf injury. He's still out.
Okay.
Him, McLaughlin.
Man, Kevin got to get back in the game sometime soon.
D'Angelo Russell was day to day.
Now the Clippers beat Boston pretty handily the other night. Kawhi Leonard coming back in is going to be huge.
Oh yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is that boy's got to stay healthy though. That man's got to stay healthy if they're going to do anything. Kawhi Leonard's one of the best players I think in the NBA. He just has had the past few years. He just hasn't been healthy. Can't get healthy. Can't stay healthy. But we got the Grizzlies coming playing again tomorrow night. They're fixing to hit pretty damn good schedule.
Yeah, they got a good one
second.
tomorrow night. Who is it? Damn.
Making me think too hard, man.
Man, I saw it earlier, and I can't remember.
It's gonna be the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks. That's right.
Yeah, the Bucks are coming to the Grizzlies.
Man, that's gonna be a hot ticket right there.
Yeah, I think we actually considered getting some of them tickets, but they were awfully high.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah. Some of them tickets around this time that I was looking at, boy, they were up there.
Yeah, we might even do a little something here on 27th. What day is it? 27th. Day is Tuesday. 14th.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, huh?
So hell, we may not be going live. We may have to be coming live from the FedEx Forum on that day if it was on a Wednesday. But we may come in live a little bit anyway. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Boy, the Magic are really on top of the Hawks' ass right now.
I had a feeling about
50-22. Good call, Tony.
And of course, there ain't no money on so. That's how that shit goes.
I always pick winners that I don't bet on.
Yeah. That's tough.
Well, I guess we're only 11 days away from Christmas. Rolled up on us already.
Man, Christmas has rolled up on us already.
Man, this year has flown by.
Yeah.
Flown by in some aspects. The days and the minutes have flown by. The working hours have not.
Right.
Working hours have not. Oh, sorry, we should have probably let off with this. Our condolences to all our state fans. Mike Leach's family. Mike,
yes, absolutely.
Hell State. We're all one state at this point in time, even though I'm an Ole Miss fan, and I don't think either one of these guys were really Mississippi fans at all. But
it's just a sad situation.
It's
man.
bad, yeah. Bad situation. I guess he had a massive heart attack, never really made a recovery.
Well,
from
he'd been sick. He had pneumonia.
That doesn't help.
And they didn't know really how long and how bad he had been sick.
They said he was out Saturday. He was at a Christmas party Saturday night. Sometime during, I guess, Sunday, just massive heart attack. But I guess if you're going in your sleep, the best way to do it, go quick.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
not even know.
I did like, there was a lot of interviews yesterday. One of the things, I guess, Jeremy Schaap asked him during an interview, he's walking around. He says, "Hey, you want your obituary to read?" And he's like, "Man, that's going to be somebody else's problem. I'll be dead."
Yeah, imagine that.
And then they cut away from it. That was the end of the story. It's like, well, yeah, I guess he called that one right.
Yeah.
And he's right. That will be somebody else's thing. But our shout out to all our state fans and their families, and of course the Leach family and all of Mississippi State. Hearts are with you.
And it's so ironic too. Their bowl games in Tampa.
On the pirate ship.
With the pirate ship and all that.
Yeah.
Dude reported earlier that they're going to try to do some kind of thing there for him.
As they should.
Yeah.
As they should. Who's state even playing?
Illinois.
Maybe
they fire the cannons off for him or something.
Oh, they've got to.
That'd be pretty cool.
I hope, I guess it was Dakota I was talking to yesterday. I think he said something about I hope they did their blackout uniforms.
Yeah.
That'd be appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be appropriate.
I hope they go in there and
route them.
Like we was watching earlier, the reporter said the new coach, defensive coordinator under him, I can't remember his name right now, said they're coming in there to finish the job Mike set up for them.
Good.
Finish the job of the season.
That's right.
Because they did finish in top 25.
And beat their rival.
Right. And man, just following that guy over the years from Kentucky to Texas Tech and Washington State and into Mississippi State.
Yep.
I mean, if you were a wide receiver or a quarterback,
you wanted to play for
Leach. You wanted to play for that guy because he put you up front. That's right. And I hope they keep it in house and try to keep all the the plans that Leach had for this program. Keep it going the same way.
Yeah, even though it's going to be hard to match his offensive mind.
Right. But his disciples, he's got one there, so maybe they'll keep it going. Hopefully they can hire an offensive coordinator that's been under his tree or with somebody else that knows.
Yeah, Leach has actually got a little bit of a tree too,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Which he comes from Bob Stoops' tree. So.
Yeah, Bob Stoops said when he got the job at Oklahoma, he was offensive coordinator there at Florida.
Yes.
Before he got the job at Oklahoma.
Yes.
And he said the one team I had the hardest time beating every year or even competing against was that damn Mike Leach and Kentucky. He said that's why he recruited him and tried to get him. That's why he got him to come out there and work with him at Oklahoma.
Right.
And then I guess he only stayed. I guess Leach was only there for a year before he got the Washington gig.
Should have been Texas Tech.
I mean Texas Tech. Sorry. Yeah. So it didn't take long. Texas Tech was really good during those air raid days.
Mm-hmm.
And so was Washington. And he was getting state. He was bringing state back around. So.
Oh yeah, damn! Rogers has blossomed under that dude.
Yep, he sure did.
I mean, he's got one of the highest passing yard seasons in college football history now because of that.
Yeah, looks like y'all was right about this damn next game. They done blown the game open 11-2 already.
Yeah, they are started off hot. I was just looking at that. I was like, dang, they done started off hot.
Opposite picks, man. Opposite picks. Got to go with the opposite picks.
This is where it happens. Is the NBA now?
This is where
it happens on anything I bet on. Hell, I got killed on Sunday. Ooh,
man, Sunday had to be a bad day for a lot of people.
I think Sunday's been a bad day for a lot of people all year long,
especially the past month.
Yeah, it's been wild.
I mean, the Eagles were the only one that I was really confident in.
Yeah, well, they did their job.
Yeah, they did their job.
Yeah, they surely did.
Hell, it won't be. Hell, we were just mentioning earlier, talking about the Memphis State game last night, or the University of Memphis, whatever they want to be called. Mm-hmm. Memphis State playing Alabama. What was it, a 20 win down in Alabama? And I think that's the first time they've allowed anybody to score over 90 points this season. So Memphis is starting to look a lot better, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Alabama is probably a national contender.
Yeah, I mean they're number 4. Yeah.
I heard earlier the Ken Palm ratings had Alabama going undefeated at home.
Ooh.
This season.
Ooh.
So that's against a lot of good teams.
Yeah.
And Memphis almost knocked them off. So if they could have hit 5 more damn layups, they'd have won a game. I seen a couple go off the shot clock above the damn goal.
Did I hear they missed a bunch of free throws too?
A bunch of 3-pointers.
3-pointers.
Yeah, I was actually watching it for a little bit, and they missed like 3 while I was watching.
Right. But I mean, that wasn't even it. I mean, just layups, just shooting off the backboard. It's just stupid.
I was paying more attention to that LA Boston game, but
yeah, I was about to say me too.
It was it wasn't looking good for Boston, but they don't give up.
No, Boston does not give up. I mean, and then
all you got to do is stay in the game with the Lakers, and they'll give it to you.
Yeah,
eventually they'll do something.
They've been doing that all season.
I mean, just look at that turnover right there. Al Caruso is playing.
Yeah, sure is. There he is.
Well, ain't been no scoring here in the past couple of minutes, though, because it was 11-2. Now it's 11-4. Now it's probably made that comment 2 or 3 minutes ago. So it's been 0 scoring.
Yeah.
Not getting after it very well at all. Guess we got to start bowl season, what, Friday?
Yep, Friday. It starts off with Miami UAB.
And Troy plays Friday night, too.
Yep.
I know you love Troy.
Yep. Love them.
Let's see what some of them lines are.
Troy is -2. Over under is 55.5 in that one. And then in the UAB Miami Ohio game, it's 11.5 is the line on that. 45.5 is gonna be your over under.
Troy is -1.5. UTSA, Troy ought to kill them.
No, UTSA now.
I was about to say,
They've had a damn good season now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you see that they have the same record.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
both sitting at 11-2. You got Troy number 24, UTSA number 25 in the top 25.
Nice. That'll be a good game. That'll be worthwhile.
Yeah.
That's at 3:00.
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. All my times are Eastern on here.
Yeah, so that's definitely gonna be a good game right there. Same thing with Miami, Ohio, UAB. They both sitting at 6-6 in the Bombers Bowl. Them boys, hey, they about to be playing in some good weather.
6-6.
Yes.
Get a bowl game is freaking
Yeah.
garbage.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
What happened to the good old days?
They're gone.
They got so many damn bowls now. It don't make no sense.
Bahamas Bowl, the Cure Bowl, Fenway Bowl. I assume that's going to be being played.
The Troy game is the Duluth Trading Cure Bowl.
Yeah.
Duluth Trading. That's the underwear commercial.
Yeah.
Right?
Duluth Trading Cure Bowl.
They
Cure
must
your ball sack, I guess.
they must have partnered up. It definitely has to be like a partner bowl or something. Chicago coming alive right now.
Oh God, you're gonna love this bowl game.
Uh-oh.
You got Washington State at Fresno State in the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl presented by Stifle.
No.
How's that cocksucker get a bowl game?
That's the first bowl game I can ever remember being named after a person. And out of all the people you're going to pick in fucking sports, it's going to be Jimmy Kimmel's fucking ass.
Surely it ain't the same Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes, it is. They've been talking about that for a couple months, man.
I ain't heard that yet.
Yeah, I heard that shit while I was up in Carolina.
Which bowl is this again? No,
It's an LA Bowl. I think it's being played in the Coliseum, if I'm not mistaken. And it's the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl.
I'm saying what teams is playing?
Washington State and Fresno State.
And the Jimmy,
it's at SoFi in Inglewood. Yeah, the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl.
I wonder if he picked the teams.
Why is this name even attached to fucking anything? Hell, does he even have a show anymore?
We need a Pee Wee Herman Bowl.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Jerking off.
Hey, on the site that I'm on, they're fucked up. They're just calling it the LA Bowl.
Well, that's yeah. I wouldn't put Jimmy Kimmel's name in front of it either.
They said, "What the fuck, dog? Get the fuck out of here!" It's just we're gonna call this the LA Bowl. We're gonna leave it at that. Yeah, that is strange. How in the hell could he get a bowl named after him? He's probably had to put up some money or something.
Obviously.
Yeah. He's done something.
Still, does anybody recall a bowl game being named after a person?
No,
that's a good trivia question.
Yeah, that would be a good trivia question because I tell you one thing, I know a handful of people who never guessed the fuck out of that.
If you know of another bowl named after a guy,
I don't think there has been, and there's been plenty of people out there you could name a bowl after.
Right?
Jimmy Kimmel ain't one of them.
No, that's the last one. Where's the Bear Bryant Bowl?
Yeah, no shit. Somebody has actually done something with football.
Yeah, I was about to say
associated with football.
That's horrible, man.
That's LA for you. That's California.
I know you'd love that.
Fucking bullshit.
We'll make sure we come over here and watch it with you.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
So they're gonna show him every commercial break.
Oh no!
He's even gonna do the coin toss.
If it was the teams I liked, I wouldn't watch it just because of Jimmy Kimmel. I will know. What day is that on?
Saturday.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll be at work.
2:30.
Yep, I'll be at work.
That's crazy.
I will not be watching the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl.
Well, we're gonna record it so you can watch it when you get off work.
I have it planned for you soon as you get here.
have it on TV.
You got to watch it. If everybody else in this damn country has to see it, you're going to have to see it too.
No, they don't. Not everybody's got to watch that game. Sure, there's another game Saturday at 2.
No, there's not.
No.
I got my money on Fresno State.
I'm not betting it just because it's associated with Jimmy Kimmel. I ain't touching that damn thing. Hell, I guess we ought to go down a few of them bowl games since it is bowl week.
Let's see. First one you got on Saturday is going to start Cincinnati, Louisville at the Fenway Bowl. You got
obviously that's in Boston.
Yeah. You got Louisville that is a 1-point favorite over Cincinnati.
I got the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
That you must be on ESPN.
Yeah.
They give you.
I like
the
seeing
full,
these names.
Yeah, they give you the full names on there. I mean Louisville 1-point favorite. But you got Cincinnati's got the better record, and I mean they.
I'd go with Cincinnati.
Now the only thing they're saying is Louisville has a better record at home, and technically this is going to be a home game for them.
Well, you got to watch it too, because some of these guys that are going into the draft will not play.
Yeah.
So do your research on these games.
Yeah, do your research on all these bowl games. If there's a coach leaving to go somewhere else,
such as the 12:00 game as Jackson State takes on NC Central in the Celebration Bowl. What's the official name of it?
Jackson State.
That's the Celebration Bowl.
That's
the whatever D3, whatever hell D2, whatever it is. That's the big bowl game.
Jackson State's 14-point favorite. No Dion, and the players have already transferred, I'm sure.
No, Dion is coming back. He's going to be coaching the last game.
Yeah, they're going to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his son's going to be playing. Everybody's still going to be playing.
Dion ain't going to leave it.
Yeah.
He going to try to get this win.
Yeah.
Go undefeated.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He won it last year, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they win it last year?
Yes, sir.
I remember watching it.
I think it was the year before that they lost.
Christmas Day last year.
Yeah, because Christmas Day is usually a big football day, right? No, Christmas Day's basketball, NBA.
I believe it was on Christmas Day early. I remember watching it.
Hell, 2:15 on Saturday, you've got your team, Florida, playing Oregon State.
Who cares? Take Oregon State. Richardson's not playing. He's declared for the draft.
Oregon State's giving up 10, so still take Oregon State.
Yes.
In that Vegas Bowl, that's going to be a good one.
The Myrtle Beach Bowl, got Connecticut versus Marshall. It's like Marshall's a 10-point favorite.
Yeah, bunch from Saturday.
Well, these are. Maybe I need to go back to the ESPN because I'm just looking on my app, and they're not timed like they are on ESPN.
Yeah, Florida, Oregon State at 1:30. Got Jimmy Kimmel Bowl at 2:30.
Yeah.
Linden Tree Bowl, Rice and Southern Miss at 4:45.
Hey, when y'all pass me a line?
Southern Miss is 6-point favorite. With the Hernando boys, Wilkie starting. Zach Wilkie.
It's from Hernando?
Yep.
Played at Hernando?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I go with Southern Miss.
And with Frank Gore Jr. in the backfield, baby.
I take Southern Miss in the points in this game.
Yeah. 45.5 is over under. I think I would take the under in this game.
Yeah, overall, after all, you do have a 5-7 and 6-16 going after each other.
All right.
Watch it goes to 63.
Nothing shocks me anymore. Nothing shocks me. Jimmy Kimmel, LA Bowl. Just
damn. This is one of the bowl games I am going to be trying to look at. It's at 6:30 on Saturday, 6:30 p.m. SMU, BYU. They're playing in the New Mexico Bowl. I'm looking at my phone from an angle. But yeah, you got SMU favored it by 3.5.
That's your boys there.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm definitely gonna ride with SMU. I'm gonna take them on the points, and the over under is 64. I think I'm gonna go with the under on that. I think it hits probably around about.
Yeah, it's gonna be right there at it.
Yeah, close. It's
Vegas-
gonna be anywhere from 55 to 58.
Vegas don't fuck around with them over unders, man. They've been all over them.
Yeah,
numbers all year.
but the only thing that scares me is because at first it was sitting at like 74.
Ooh,
What?
Yeah.
woo.
No way that it got there.
No way. No way. So that's another reason why I'm going to take under, and that it's moved down too great of a bit, and I still think 60 is a 60.
Damn, it started out
60
that
I still
much.
think 64 is a bit high. Yeah.
I
I guess they've
lots of
had
dropping.
2 weeks or so to,
Actually, let me
to vet it.
let me edit that. 63.5 is where it started.
Oh, so it's went up a half a point.
73 to that. My bad.
Oh, 73.
Yeah, that's what I meant to
So
say. Not
it's
74.
dropped 9 points. Somebody must not be playing. They must be sitting. They must be declaring for the NFL or something.
Somebody came in. With
I mean, you did have a lot of players enter in the portal.
That's a little. Well, it ain't SMU players.
Nah, definitely ain't SMU players.
Every one of them done got paid $36K to play this season. If you play or not,
Right, ride the bench or not.
every one of them.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Basketball too.
All the athletics. Right?
I can still fire off the line.
Hell yeah, for $36K, I'll hold a kick. I'll be a placeholder. Shit, we have a good time in Dallas.
I think I at least have one more year eligibility.
Yeah, go out there.
I know I got it.
I think I got 4 left.
I should at least have 2 because I went to 2 years of junior college. I should have 2 years of eligibility left.
Yeah, shit. First time.
Unless you're
the first time they told me to
Stetson Bennett
sprint out
or
there.
Hendon Hooker, and you have like 8 years of eligibility.
Who was the dude that's coming back for his 6th season?
I saw that.
Yeah, I did too. I cannot think of who they said it was.
Dude's almost 30.
Coming back for his 6th year.
Like go to
No, it's like 7th.
test your time in the NFL, man. Like, I mean, you hear guys going 6 and 7 years and like D3, D2 and shit like that. Like
What's his name for the Raiders that still plays for Clemson on Saturday?
Tight end.
No, the receiver.
Renfro.
Yeah.
Hunter Renfro.
He plays for Clemson on Saturday and the Raiders on Sunday.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, he's battling somebody that he'll be in the ball game this year.
Yeah. Let's get the over under on yards for him and whatever bowl Clemson's in.
They're playing the Orange Bowl against Alabama, right?
I think that's right.
no, it was 2 orange teams that are playing.
That's right. It's Tennessee and Clemson.
Yeah, Tennessee and Clemson. Well,
And we'll get to those too. Hell, next Monday you've got the
we still got 8:15 Saturday night.
Frisco Bowl. Yeah, skip
Frisco Bowl. North Texas and Boise State.
I don't know a damn about North Texas. I don't even think I've ever seen him play football on the screen or nothing like. So, give me Boise State minus 10.5.
Yeah, we're on Frisco Bowl's going to have to be out in San Francisco, I'd imagine. I thought Boise State usually had a bowl game.
No, that is Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, Texas. Okay.
So home game for North Texas. Give me the points.
North Texas and the points, Tony said.
and watch it hit.
I think we may be doing a roll up Saturday night. Saturday night, Sunday, 1 or 2. Then we skip on to Monday, where I jumped ahead to the Myrtle Beach Bowl with Marshall and UConn.
The Myrtle Beach Bowl.
That's going to be at 1:30. Marshall's going to be -10. Marshall's 8-4. UConn 6-6. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to take UConn in the points.
UConn is 9-3 against the spread versus 6-6 against the spread for Marshall. Let's just take the money line with UConn plus 300.
I don't know. I started off the season taking Marshall on some game and it hit and they were the underdog. So I'm gonna go out taking Marshall -10. I don't think UConn's gonna cut it. They're more of a basketball team.
Yeah, they absolutely suck at football.
Yeah, and they're 6-6.
Well, then we move on into Tuesday. Got the famous Idaho Bowl.
Yeah.
Idaho
Potato Bowl.
Got it. Eastern Michigan versus San Jose State. Looks like San Jose State's going to be -3.5. 2:30 on ESPN. Y'all can pick that one. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I'm talking about me.
I hadn't seen either one of them play. Don't care about either one of them. Didn't even know they were bowl eligible.
The only thing I know about Eastern Michigan is that's where Monty Bates is now playing at.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's the only thing I know.
I'm gonna take Eastern Michigan.
Go ahead, Monty Bates.
Plus 150.
I don't know.
It's gonna be 19 degrees in Boise, Idaho, and I don't think San Jose State can handle it.
No, they might not be used to that weather. Tony, you might be
Eastern
absolutely right.
Michigan can probably handle that weather.
Yeah,
Right.
Tony, you might be absolutely right there. And they got a better record, so not that really matters for anything.
Might ride with you on that one, yeah. And the afternoon game or later or evening game is going to be what the hell is that?
Roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl.
Roofclaim.com.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you this.
Roofclaim.com.
I don't know
Boca Raton Bowl.
I don't know what to
It
feel
used to
about
be
these
the Boca
two.
Raton Bowl.
Right.
I don't know what to feel about these two teams. Every time I bet against them, they fucking would beat me this season in football. So I love to see that they're both going against each other because I think I'm gonna take Toledo.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Toledo.
Because Hughes probably not coaching.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd probably have to take Toledo as well.
Yeah, I'm going with Toledo -5.
Then on Wednesday you got an 8:00 game. R&L Carriers, I guess that's the Air Conditioner New Orleans Bowl.
No, that's actually a truck line.
R&L Carriers?
Yep.
What's the air conditioner? I thought there was just carrier air conditioners, isn't it?
Yep.
R&L.
That's a truck line. R&L Carriers. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I guess Jimmy Kimmel. I guess we've answered how Jimmy Kimmel got his name on the Los Angeles Bowl. He paid for it.
Yeah, he definitely paid for it.
Had to.
God, I gotta see that idiot every time it comes on. No, like I said, I'll be at work.
Western Kentucky versus South Alabama. I think South Alabama's gonna roll this.
I'm gonna take the Panthers over the Hilltoppers.
Damn, dropping some knowledge.
What?
I had no idea what the mascot team name was for South Alabama.
Oh, really?
No,
the Jaguars. My bad. Jaguars.
Mm-hmm. So I wasn't too far off.
No. Yeah, I'm definitely taking South Alabama.
Giving up
game.
Giving up 4.5.
Yes.
That's a Wednesday game. Thursday game is going to be your Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Baylor at Air Force. Whew.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Record says take Air Force.
The record does say take Air Force, but man,
I
don't know. Baylor's
more
not
battle tested.
Yeah, I was about to say they've had a schedule on them too. They're one of the 6-6 bowl teams that I would have to say you could probably ride with in this bowl game. I'll take Baylor on points.
I'm gonna take Air Force and +5. Give me the 5.5.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely betting that then.
And then we got Christmas Eve, Friday the 23rd, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. We're going to feature Louisiana and Houston.
I know who Jeff Tice is taking.
Houston?
Every damn time. He'd take Houston against Alabama.
Against the Raising Cane.
The Raging Cajuns.
Cajuns, that's what it is.
Yep, Raging Cajuns. Then you're
I'm thinking of chicken.
they are coming to town from what I hear, by the way. Never had them, but I guess we'll, as everything, we'll try it too. And then the evening game is going to be the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl, which I guess that'll be down in Tampa as well. It's going to be Wake Forest, Missouri.
Yes, sir. Raymond James.
Wake's a 1-point favorite. Whew. Missouri played some good ball at the end of the year.
I'm taking Missouri.
Yeah.
I'm taking Missouri plus +1. I mean, no question. They're in the SEC. I think they got a tougher schedule than Wake Forest.
Wake Forest playing at the ACC. 7-5 is not horrible, but like I said, Missouri came on pretty strong at the end of the year from being Missouri. But, I don't know.
They also have a better record against the spread, too. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay. Well, I'll stick with you in Missouri then. Then Saturday on Christmas Eve, you do have the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. MTSU, San Diego State. San Diego State's got a 7-point dog or 7-point favorite.
Man, I'm going with my hometown team. I'm going with it. I mean, not hometown, but it's from not
Close
too
enough.
far. I'm rolling with MTSU. I don't know anything about no San Diego State, anyways.
Most of them boys probably been to Hawaii before. Though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Them Middle Tennessee boys, they ain't gonna be ready to play in
They're
Hawaii.
gonna be enjoying Hawaii. Maybe it's the only time they ever get to go. Hell, they're gonna go more than I am.
But they
I
gonna
don't
be
spend that
playing.
much time to get there.
They're gonna be playing in some good weather, so it might help them out.
I'm gonna take the over 49.5 in this game.
That's probably a wise decision. Don't have a game on Christmas Day. So the next one's going to be on the 26th. It's going to be the Quick Lane Bowl. New Mexico State Bowling Green.
Golly.
They've got to be at work for that one too.
Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit.
No, people be back at work that day. Some people.
It says tickets as low as $2.
Damn, ain't nobody gonna be watching. Ain't nobody gonna be there to watch
I
it.
swear, look.
No.
Damn.
At least all of the players' families should be able.
$75.
No,
It's in Detroit. I guess it's at Ford Field.
Ugh,
I would guess.
It is at Ford Field.
that's a big ass stadium. That's a big ass stadium.
That's why they're $2 a ticket.
Golly.
Yeah, they just
You
trying
want
to
to go up there and watch that?
No.
Yeah, they're
You
just
sure?
trying to get some family members in there.
I've been to Detroit once, and that was more than enough. That was plenty for me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Then
You got Georgia Southern and Buffalo next for the
Camilla
Bowl. These are another 2 6-6 teams. So another game that's up in the air just for you to watch. I mean, I don't really think anybody's going to be paying attention to this.
not at
game.
11 o'clock on a Tuesday.
No.
And then, well, I guess 2:15. You'll have some local interest. You got the Serpro First Responder Bowl, Memphis and Utah State.
Oh, yeah, that one's definitely going to get some interest.
Locally, anyway.
Yeah.
Memphis is 7-point favorite.
Where is that game being played at? In Dallas?
Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. I'm assuming that's where SMU plays.
Could be.
Serpro First Responder Bowl. Well, it's a ball game. And then at least you got next game is going to be a good one. You got Coastal Carolina versus East Carolina. ECU is going to be an 8-point favorite. Coastal Carolina.
I'm taking Coastal Carolina.
I am too, just because Eastern Carolina cost me so much money that first weekend, very first weekend. Playing who they had. North Carolina came into town because I left town. That was Labor Day weekend. Had it on a money line at plus some stupid amount of money. Dipshit missed extra point for overtime. So anyway,
yeah, I think Coastal Carolina is going to be the better team out of the two.
yeah, I'm not pulling for anything that's even close to fuck East Carolina, Greenville, North Carolina, whatever. I'll go buy something up there. Anyway, then you close out tonight with Wisconsin and Oklahoma State and the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Wonder what the rate's going to be guaranteed at. High, I'm sure. Wisconsin 6-6, Oklahoma State 7-5. Wisconsin's a 3-point favorite. Neither one of them were very impressive this year.
No, not at all. But
Wisconsin's probably going to be a little
I'm
bigger.
gonna say take the over 43.
Yeah, that might be a given.
Maybe.
On that one.
I mean, maybe. But I would take the points with Oklahoma State.
And on Wednesday the 28th, we got UCF and Duke in the Military Bowl presented by Peraton.
Looks good to me.
Duke's a 2-point favorite. I think I like UCF. 9-4 versus 8-4. I think I'll take UCF in that one.
That's in Annapolis, Maryland. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium.
Military Bowl, it should be. And then our local game here, the Kansas, Arkansas, and the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. So the AutoZone Liberty Bowl makes sense to me. AutoZone is in Memphis, sponsored the Liberty Bowl.
Right.
Jimmy Kimmel lives in L.A., so he gets to sponsor a bowl. Whatever. But let's see. Arkansas is going to be a 3-point favorite over Kansas. Arkansas, man, hit and miss this year, but I think Sam Pittman could probably bring the boys together to beat Kansas.
Go under the 69. And I would take Arkansas -3. It's the battle of Kansas.
Of who?
Arkansas or Kansas?
Oh, Kansas. Damn. Caught it. Took me a minute. I'm slow, but I get there.
Well, it's not Kansas and Arkansas.
It's definitely Kansas and Arkansas.
Canas.
Arkansas and Kansas.
All right, so you just take me over.
No, I like Arkansas. I think they'll be the home favorite. I'm sure there'll be a lot of support for them in Memphis.
Oh yeah, they'll make that 5-hour journey.
Not to mention all the Arkansas fans we have locally.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
There is a lot of Arkansas fans in this area.
So I'm gonna ride with y'all, local fans. Sorry about that. So Kansas probably win. Then we got our first ranked team playing in this San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl.
Say that fast 3 times.
Man, I barely got it out the first time. That's gonna be Oregon versus North Carolina. Oregon's a 14-point favorite. Man, that's a 9-3 team versus a 9-4 team.
I thought you loved Bo Nix.
14 points is a lot of points.
It is a lot of points.
It is a lot of points, but at this point, I think Oregon might be worth it.
Yeah, I do too. I think Oregon can cover that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ride with Bo. And then another game of local interest is going to be the Texas Bowl, where Texas Tech's taking on Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 3.5-point favorite. Well, I keep wanting to say dog, but
Houston, Texas, NRG Stadium, where the Texans play. I'm gonna go with the Rebels here.
Yeah,
they tend to do good when they do get into a bowl game over there in Texas. They tend to do okay.
Gonna be a home game pretty much for Texas Tech, but yeah, I got to roll with the Rebels.
Now the Rebels gonna travel.
Yeah, absolutely they will.
They'll travel for that. and ended up spending New Year's there.
In Houston, yeah. All right. Well, on Thursday,
Lord have mercy, we're going through all of them.
well, I mean, hell, we're starting.
Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. That is at Yankee Stadium.
It ain't no lines on that one yet.
I got 7.5.
You got to see Minnesota 7.5.
Think I like Minnesota in that one. I don't know that I like that hook.
No, with the hook, I think I'm going to take Syracuse.
Yeah, the hook kind of scares me.
Over under 42. It should be right there.
I like the under. I like the under on that one.
Ooh, Nick's over here trying to pull back away.
Oh, I'm sure I've been on Chicago, so that's pretty much a given. Back into our ranked teams again. We've got Oklahoma and Florida State playing at the Cheez-It Bowl. Who's going to be the cheesiest out of that bowl?
The Cheez-It Bowl is Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Of course it is.
Jordan.
Oh, okay. Sounded like it was cranking up, not turning off.
You know what? I'm going with the Noles, man. Norvell has done a hell of a job this season with the Noles.
Yeah, you got to it 7.5. Oklahoma's sitting at 6-6. Florida State's 9-3. I think Florida State's going to be the cheesiest.
He has done a hell of a job there, and this will be icing on the cake because they reported today about an hour ago or so, no, a couple hours ago, that Florida State will officially break ground on its new 150,000 square foot football only facility this Saturday.
Damn, football only.
Yeah, really, really nice weight rooms and practice fields and the whole nine. So they wouldn't be doing that if they didn't believe in Norvell, I guess,
Yeah.
or had somebody in line.
Your last game on Thursday night, it's kind of seems like a trap game to me. You got Texas, Washington, and the Valero Alamo Bowl. Texas is minus 4.5. They finished the season at 8-4. Washington
I'm taking Texas because Washington couldn't cover a bed with a fucking tarp.
They did cost me a lot of money this year.
Yeah.
They did.
Now, as Penix is coming back for his 7th year.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
I guess that would be the 7th. That's who we figured it out.
All right. That's who it is.
7 years. What'd you do? What'd you do until you were 25? Oh, 26, 27.
I played college football.
And paid for somebody to do
They
it.
couldn't cover a to-go plate.
Then Friday, I guess we're finally getting into some decent games. Got Maryland and NC State in the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maryland's going to be a 1.5 point favorite over number 23 NC State. Just because I don't like the Carolinas anymore, I'm going to go with Maryland.
Let's see where this game is. Charlotte.
That's a home
Bank
game.
of America Stadium.
I'm going NC State.
It's right there on the line. Just because I know where it's at, I'm going.
Yeah, I think NC State's defense is a little bit better. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with little Tua. Tua Jr.
Huh? Y'all want to go to a break? We're sitting right at an hour. Go ahead and break out.
Yeah, I'm already.
Yep. And then come back. We can finish up with these, and then we can talk NFL. And
Keep it short and sweet.
Keep it short and sweet. Get the fuck on up out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all. It's about 10 minutes, and we'll be back.
Appreciate y'all. Keep stuff. Have we had any?
Yeah, we had some person say, hey.
Okay. Whoever that was. right, everybody, we're back again for part 2. It's going to probably be a little quick night for us tonight. Being the holidays, been raining for fucking 2 weeks here. I don't know if it's ever going to stop. I hope y'all got your arcs built and whatever else you may need to get out in this weather. Y'all be safe when you're out and about in it. But I do understand the weather is supposed to finally be sunny tomorrow. I think was what I recall seeing, and but it's about to get cold on us, so it's that time of year where it is supposed to get cold. Did I hear something about a chance of snow on Christmas?
Man, yeah, they're
Next
talking
week.
about it's supposed to snow sometime next week.
Next week, couple days. See if I can see it on Weather Channel.
Which, if you're where we're at, that tells you one thing: you better start bundling up.
Better get your
Oh, yeah.
milk, eggs, and bread.
Yeah.
If you can afford them, I heard.
Yeah, man, eggs are up at like 60% or some bullshit.
I was getting my hair cut today. The girl was cutting my hair, so she went to Kroger early and picked up some eggs. It was $4 and something for a dozen. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's insane.
I've got to go to the grocery store. Not that anybody gives a shit about that, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't see nothing about that next week.
So it's already gone from the forecast. Just the news stirring shit up again, trying to get people excited. All right, so back to the college bowl games. We stopped off on the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
We should be going back to the Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh,
UCLA.
UCLA, the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
The Sun Bowl.
The Sun Bowl, yes, sir. Which should be
Sun
a fun.
Bowl's been around for a while.
This one should be a fun one, I
It's
think.
Phoenix, isn't it?
Pittsburgh,
Arizona.
I
UCLA.
believe so.
Tempe.
I believe.
This one should be a fun one though. Pittsburgh, UCLA. What's your thoughts?
I like UCLA to put up a bunch of points on.
Yeah, probably. They're probably so.
What's the over under on that one? Time?
I was gonna say I don't have any line. I don't think
I got it right here.
Yeah, Tony.
Over under is 57.5.
I think I like the over. I think I like UCLA minus the 6 and the over.
Damn, my phone just died. That's crazy.
No, it's actually in El Paso, Texas. They must have changed. I thought it used to be in Arizona.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was either in Tempe or Phoenix, one or two. Yeah, I guess I should have told you you're down to 5%. Forgot you was using that thing. What's your thoughts on that? Well, I don't guess we can hear you yet, so I don't guess there's much sense in asking you if you sit back down.
Yeah, the over looks nice.
All right, and you said what's the over under in that game?
57.5.
I'm going with the under. I don't know.
Tickets as low as $15. Anybody want to go to El Paso?
No, I'm good. Don't really care about any other one of those teams. Next up is our first top 25 matchup. You got the Tech Slayer Gator Bowl. Have they moved that son of a bitch out of Florida for some reason?
No, that should be in Gainesville.
Yeah.
No, it's actually in Jacksonville now.
They moved it out of Gainesville? Shit. I guess whoever pays enough money gets. I wish somebody would just pay me one of these lump sum things just one time.
They might hit the capacity is 67,858. These teams could bring that. Being so close to South Carolina and Notre Dame's going to travel.
Notre Dame's going to travel.
Yeah, Notre Dame's always going to travel.
Yeah, South Carolina's not, but from the very tip of it toward like Rock Hill, it's only about 7 hours, I think, to Jacksonville. Next game on the slate's going to be Ohio and Wyoming in the Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl. Can we guess that one's in Arizona?
I hope so.
Oh, it's been played in Iowa.
Tucson.
There you go.
Barstool
University
Sports.
of Arizona Stadium.
Shout out to Barstool Sports, man. Y'all, Dave Portnoy, you know how to do that shit.
Yeah, he does.
Congratulations.
I still watch his pizza reviews to this day. Funniest shit ever.
Yeah, because he tries pizza wherever. I think he just travels the country.
Wherever. And then during COVID, hell, he got like all the frozen pizza places that like send him fucking pizzas. And he did pizza
Yeah, he
reviews from
did.
it.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, the funniest shit ever. Like,
And
hey,
what's
I
his
love
name? Big Cat, Fat Cat.
Yeah.
That dude's a trip.
That's how you hit it big, hit it right. Everybody, hell, we've got a podcast. Everybody's got a podcast.
Right. But
Every professional athlete's got his podcast. So surprised we got 3 people watching. But
Right.
thanks for y'all watching. I mean, and y'all coming back and watching. We do appreciate it. It's what keeps us coming back. Besides the fact that we need something to do and a place to vent and reason to drink. Yeah, no, we don't. We never need a reason to drink. There's always a reason to drink. We've all got jobs, and these two got wives and girlfriends, so there's that. Congratulations to both of y'all, by the way. Then, to wrap up that night, you got number 6 and number 7 in that Orange Bowl, in orange teams. Clemson and Tennessee at Clemson and Tennessee. Clemson's going to be a 6.5 point favorite.
Better
I'm
ride with
all
Clemson.
over Clemson, man. No hint, no hooker. But I tell you what, that boy from Tennessee can chunk that ball. That backup, he can throw the ball. He can run. He ain't hooker, but I don't know how excited Dabo's be playing an Orange Bowl. It doesn't mean anything to them.
That's why I'm kind of going with Tennessee in the points here. I think it's a letdown year for Clemson, which I guess in hindsight you can say it's a letdown year for Tennessee, but they didn't expect them in this season what they did. And I've heard that from several big-time Tennessee fans.
You know what? Something I meant to bring up and should bring this up right now before we go into the rest of the big bowl games. As of yesterday, A&M led the way with most players in the transfer portal. So you might want to take this into consideration before you make your bowl picks too. A&M's got 20 people going into the portal. Florida's got 17. Ole Miss, Oregon, and Miami have got 15. Oklahoma, 14. Arkansas, 13. North Carolina, 13. Alabama, 12. Seems to be
wow.
Yeah, it seems to be a big number for
That's
Alabama.
crazy.
Well, it's probably some of them boys that don't want to wait around.
Well, it's got to be
Yeah.
guys going in their second year, I guess.
Yeah, because they think that they belong in the
Red
starting lineup.
shirts and
Yeah,
things like that. I'd have to guess.
Auburn's got 11 transferring. LSU 10, Kentucky 10, Texas 10, Florida State and Maryland each with 10. Colorado.
Actually, local boy played at Horn Lake, Rodarius White. He's transferring from LSU to Mississippi State to pursue playing some defensive back. He was the quarterback that won state championship for Horn Lake a few years ago. Him and
I damn sure won't keep him with no high school ball.
N'Kobe Dean.
N'Kobe
when
Dean.
They did that.
Yeah. When they won the state championship.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's playing defensive back?
Yes.
Huh.
Apparently, he must not be a Kelly guy.
That could definitely be a thing.
Right, exactly.
Brian Kelly wrote
and
shit
I'm sure Brian Kelly's brought guys in just like Deion's going to at Colorado.
This next number is Colorado. They've only had 9 people enter the transfer portal, and when Deion went in, he told them all.
And one of those was their starting quarterback from last year.
Well, hell, he was told first day, "You're not kidding. My son's starting.
Right.
You're out." And then I'm bringing him his backup too.
Isn't that a little daddy ball?
Huh?
Isn't that some daddy ball?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
13-0, daddy ball.
And he's done it for him for what, 3 seasons now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got somebody like Tom Brady that came and signed you as his first athlete.
I at least had to compete, but
I mean, shit, you know how much confidence Deion got.
Oh yeah, I know that. Believe me, everybody in the world.
He probably
knows
let that poor kid down the nicest way possible. You know what I'm saying? To let him know, but I mean,
and on that, I see people post all the time on Facebook how they hate the transfer portal now. I think it's great.
No, yeah, I mean,
because that kid, if he couldn't transfer and he brings Shadur, isn't that his name?
mm-hmm.
Shadur in, and he beats the guy out for the job. I mean, he's just stuck.
Yeah.
He can leave here and go somewhere else.
If he thinks he can do better, he ought to have the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that should have been in place in college football for a long time.
Yeah.
I really like it. I mean, it's a franchise.
I mean,
now.
and then it
right.
also
they've always made money off these kids. Now it's cool. They're actually going to get to make a little money.
Yeah.
So if they can, sell their word to another university and get a spot, I mean, I see nothing wrong with it.
Well, yeah, and not only that too. I mean, what if this kid doesn't fit in this new coach's offense or defensive scheme?
You know what I'm saying? And he can't get it right, or he might be undersized for the scheme or that they're trying to the defense that they're trying to run. You know what I'm saying? But he can go to into the portal, go to another school, and be the perfect size for them.
Right.
You know, they be able to utilize more, or they run the offense where it's a good offense for him to be ran in. You know, he might be an undersized guy as a wide receiver or something like that. So yeah, I'm with you. I think it's good.
Man,
Okay.
if I was a backup, now I know I've said it here before, but if I could go to SMU and get some playing time and get that 36K, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Hang out in Dallas, Texas for 2 or 3 years, go to school, get paid. Because not every kid on every team has got an NIL deal.
And some guys got to develop, man.
$150,000 4 years while you're getting an education.
Right.
In Dallas?
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that'd be great.
Some guys got to develop, and then you got to think about the guys that might be getting underlooked or not getting, you know what I'm saying, coached up right, because you got them focusing on the top guys or the
Right.
top 1, 2, 3 guys, you know, that they really mainly focus on. They ain't focused on nobody else looking at it, but this guy might have some real good talent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or he believe in himself. Go somewhere else where you might be needed. So
Exactly.
I feel like for the players that need it, they should go. Now, if it's like a thing where you just need to develop, like, you know.
So now on that, these when these coaches come into these kids' homes trying to recruit them, they're gonna have to be straight up with these guys now and not promise the moon to get you there.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you got say, hey, you coming in as a freshman, you got 3 guys in front of you. You still want to come? We'd
Yeah.
love to have you.
Yeah.
But if you could go somewhere else and get playing time earlier, why not do that?
Or if you think that you're good enough to,
damn.
or if you think that you're good enough
What?
I thought that said 51 to 13.
to
What the fuck?
Looking at Trailblazers, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Good game. I'm not watching. Maybe I'll win those. So I've gave you the top 10 teams. The lower half of the transfer portal should be able to guess what schools got the least amount of transfers or people in the transfer portal at this point.
I'd say Georgia.
Number 1 with 1.
TCU.
Number 2 tied for number 1 with 1.
Okay. Let's keep going with it. Ohio State.
Second with 2.
And Michigan.
With 3.
Okay.
Tied with Washington.
Look at that.
Washington.
Woo!
Hard to do, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's using your head right there, bro. Good job.
Right.
I wonder what the odds on that was.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who wants to leave a winner?
Yeah, well, we'll see
And the problem with Alabama with that is man, yeah, you might get recruited and you come in there and you think you're third on the depth chart, but the next year the kid behind you comes in is probably going to jump you.
Yeah. If he's better, yeah.
Right, absolutely. That's why Alvin Kamara left and went to Tennessee. And got an NFL career out of it.
Sure did. Still going at it too.
Right. I mean, it's hard to go there as a running back.
Yeah, definitely. When you talking about, I seen some he's a senior now, but he's had an offer from Alabama ever since he was in the 10th grade. He's a running back, and now he's like the number 1 running back in his class. And they're talking about like he is for sure gonna go and actually start, like, play in the starting lineup, or I mean play in the lineup in the rotation of this game right off the bat going to Alabama. Like they're saying it's a 9 times out of 10 chance. I forgot the kid's name.
True freshman.
That's true freshman. And they already got like what 3 running backs
must
that they
be
put
the
in
real
rotation.
deal then.
Yeah, he is. He's
because they passed up on Judkins for Ole Miss, and I think that dude is phenomenal.
Is it Darius Hines? Is running back for Houston? Hayes, I mean,
what, Houston Texans?
Yeah.
No, you're talking about Damian Pierce.
No, not right now. Not right now.
Used to play for him?
Yeah.
Damian Harris sounds right.
No, no, it's not Harris. It's Hayes.
Harris was about. I don't remember Hayes.
They had
Hayes or Haynes. One of them. God damn. But anyways, he's a ex NFL player, future Hall of Famer. I think that son. I cannot think of this kid's name. My phone's over there. I gotta look that up.
All right, so let's jump into the Saturday games, New Year's Eve games. First one's going to be at 11 o'clock. It's going to be the All-State Sugar Bowl. You know, Alabama's still going to be playing on the important days, of course, but they're playing in the Sugar Bowl down in New Orleans, taking on Kansas State. Alabama's only a 3-point favorite. Of course, like we just pointed out, man, they got a bunch of kids that done hit the transfer portal.
I'm taking Bama all day.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think any of the kids did transfer.
You think Saban's
Bama
going
matters.
in there and shit to bed on this?
Man, you got
Negative.
him. You got him fucked
Hell
up.
no. And it's a home game for them.
Yeah, down in New Orleans.
It's always a home game for them down there.
Yep. I'm right without that.
I think that's easy. That ain't enough. There ain't enough points, I don't believe.
Unless the team just lays down, but I don't see that happening either because everybody's playing for the positions for next year. Then you got a bullshit game at the same time, Music City Bowl. I guess playing the Trans-Perfect.
That should be at Titan Stadium.
Yep, Music City Bowl there in Nashville. Iowa and Kentucky. Probably ought to be a decent game. They got Iowa's a 2-point favorite. Kentucky, again, man, I think they were another team that kind of showed out at the end of the year.
Over under is 31.5.
Yeah, their quarterback is they got I like Kentucky's quarterback.
31.5?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's very few points.
I take the over.
I'm taking Kentucky plus 2.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take the over in Kentucky.
Actually, yeah, it's better than the 110, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take 2.5. Then you got in the afternoon game, you've got your first matchup in the college football.
Tickets
playoffs.
low as $18.
Well, here's where I want to hit the low tickets as low as on this next one. Going to be the semi-final VRBO Fiesta Bowl, TCU versus Michigan. Michigan is a 7.5-point favorite.
Tickets as low as $348.
$348.
That's in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Fiesta Bowl, that is Arizona. That's Tempe. Where's it at?
Glendale,
Arizona.
That is the University of Arizona Dome, if that's what it's still called. No, it's State Farm Stadium now. It used to be the University of Arizona.
So somebody else can pay for it.
Right. No, I mean,
put my name on it.
They paid for it until State Farm came in. Jake had to throw some money at him.
Okay. Jake's got plenty. He's on the damn TV enough.
I like TCU in that game.
58.5. I'm going over. I think this is going to be a shootout.
I like the over a whole lot.
I do too. I
want to see TCU.
This might touch 80.
TCU win, but because that quarterback, after watching him play that,
they might score 80 points.
I think so too. I'm going to pull for TCU. I think I'm just going to bet the over, but I think Michigan's going to handle them pretty. I think Michigan handles them.
I'm not so sure, but yeah, I mean, there's a possibility, yeah, but I think it goes over.
Yeah, Michigan's undefeated, so and then the night game, New Year's Eve, 7 o'clock, Ohio State and Georgia in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, which is a home game for Georgia,
and it's still at 6.5.
Still at 6.5.
Please give it to me.
Give me Georgia all day long.
Oh, freaking day!
They're gonna shut Ohio State up for hopefully for good about the SEC. What's your
Georgia might go 62 by herself.
You said what now?
Over under 62. Georgia might do that by herself.
That's a good possibility. I like the over in Georgia. What about you?
Read me off the line again.
Georgia, Ohio State, Georgia. Georgia's my 6.5, and the over under is 62.
I think this is a dog stomping.
Man, I don't know. I like Ohio State.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I think I'm gonna take Ohio State.
And it's at the Georgia Dome. Total home game.
Oh, absolutely. Just
it's at the Georgia Dome.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to send a fucking text message. I didn't know it was at the Georgia Dome.
Yes, the Peach Bowl.
Yeah, it's a home game.
When did the Peach Bowl get to be the big bowl?
They're supposed to rotate them.
Oh, okay.
What's
okay.
what's the what's the
Peach Bowl used to be shit.
what's the line?
6.5.
Oh, I still take Ohio plus 6.5.
Okay.
I think if Georgia wins, it's only like by
Like Georgia dog rolls these fuckers, man.
It's gonna be.
It's going to be just a nasty ass whooping.
Yeah.
I think Georgia's starters are sitting in the fourth quarter.
I think they win by 3 touchdowns. At least.
All right. No New Year's Day football because that's on a Sunday. That'll be wrapping up. Would that be the final week of NFL? Final Sunday of NFL this year?
yeah, week 18 right here.
And that sucks because New Year's Day used to be all the bowl games.
Right. Except when it falls on Sunday in the NFL. Monday, January 2nd, what the hell is that? Reliquest?
Yeah.
Reliquest Bowl down in Tampa. Mississippi State, Illinois.
State all the way.
Illinois is favored by 2. Yeah.
State money line. State points.
I agree. Play for Leach.
Yeah, I think State rolls. I think Rogers is really gonna freaking go off.
Yep. As he should.
I really do. And not to mention, we're all pulling for him in this area of the country
absolutely.
anyway.
Yeah, everybody
Can agree and pull for this team.
I think the only people who be pulling for Illinois is going to be Illinois. You know, the rest of the country will probably be pulling for Leach because he's been all over the country. Another that game starts at 11. The 12 o'clock game is going to be featured Tulane and USC in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl game. Cotton Bowl Classic. USC's a 1.5 favorite.
Tickets as low as $9 at AT&T Stadium. That's the
Wow.
cheapest ticket you'll ever get in that place.
For anything. Hell, let's talk about watching it on a big screen. And then
definitely you got to take USC, you would think.
Didn't their quarterback go down, Caleb?
Yeah.
Heisman winner, Caleb
Yeah,
Williams.
you're right, yeah.
So I think that's
No, we going to take the boogers, the Slimers.
What's the over under?
62.
I think I'm going to take the under.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too.
Damn. LSU and Purdue are playing another 12 o'clock game, but it's another Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Nice. Cheez-It's got the money out there, boy.
Cheez-It's got the cheese. They're the cheesiest, man.
They're the cheesiest.
Damn, they got some money going out there.
Camping World Stadium. I'm gonna say
Carolina?
no. It's in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, okay. Citrus Bowl, of course. Yeah, duh. Camping World. Just I think they're based out of North Carolina or some shit.
I'm gonna roll with LSU.
Oh yeah. Minus 11.
Kelly's got to win this game. You know, puts him 10-4 on the season with a bowl win. So
First year in, not
him and his family.
Yeah, because he got country hours.
He's country all of a sudden. Family. He's got to make them happy.
Then your last game before the championship. Championship, of course, going to be Monday on the 9th. We'll wait to see who that is. We'll talk about it after the game, of course, after that week. But your last game is going to be the Rose Bowl game featuring Penn State and Utah. Ought to be a pretty damn good matchup right
Yeah,
there.
I think so too.
Utah kind of let me down a little bit.
But Penn State's pretty damn good, man.
Yeah, Penn State is not bad at all.
And damn. In Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. I know Penn State's going to travel a little bit, but man, Utah's right there.
Right.
Over under is 52. Man, they could score 35 or they could score 85 in this game.
So who you going with?
I'm going to go with Penn State. I'm going to take the points with Penn State. The basic badasses, as Johnny used to call them.
What is that? All right, well, that's all the bowl games. So we've made our picks on through that. Wait for Terry to get back over here so he can make his last pick.
Uh-oh. Here comes the Bulls.
I just said it to her.
Ugh. KFC. Ugh.
Jordan likes damn potatoes.
All you gotta do is buy a package of dry potatoes and mix them up.
I've got 1,000 of them inside. I love those things.
Them taters ain't that good.
No. I don't know why she likes it.
I'd rather do Popeye.
She was wanting KFC this morning.
I'd really do churches, but you gotta have armor.
Yeah, body armor.
Body armor and
As I
armored
say,
truck.
and a pistol to go out that motherfucker.
Shit, damn a pistol. You need an AR-15
So Terry, our last pick
to
was-
get some good church's chicken
Yeah,
around here.
oh shit. Penn State and Utah in the Rose Bowl. Utah's minus
Oh,
2.5.
Utah's about to, and that's a belt, by the way.
You don't believe in James Franklin, huh?
Hell no. I'm talking about Utah about to put some grease on their hand, smack the back of his head,
He needs it.
yeah. Call bacon as they do it.
What about you, Brian? Who you taking?
I'm taking Utah.
You taking Utah.
Shit.
Even though they've let me down.
Utah about to get steamrolled now. James Franklin gonna come out there with a fucking purpose and a head on.
He got to save his job.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they went 10-2. I mean, you can't fire a guy for that.
No, not this year. Not this year.
Yeah.
I saw something earlier I wanted to bring up real quick. Tony and I were discussing a little bit before, talking about the shortstops in baseball. Dansby Swanson's the only one that hadn't been signed yet, but them guys, who was it? San
Francisco just signed Carlos Correa,
$330 million or something like that.
13-year deal.
Boys getting some long-term contracts.
Well, it's I think it's. I mean, it really don't tell the details of it as of now, but Correa is one of the better defensive shortstops in the league. He is. He just made like $36 million off the Twins on a 1-year deal. And his WAR stat, you know what I'm talking about? The WAR stat.
You didn't explain it to me earlier this year.
As he is the 4th all time with the highest WAR stat for shortstops, and the 3 in front of him all are in the Hall of Fame. I believe it's Jeter, Ripken Jr., and damn, there's one more. I can't remember right off the top of my head. So I think 13-year deals, I don't know if they're starting to do more like a Bonilla deal, get a lot late.
Bobby Bonilla still getting paid.
Right, still getting paid.
Oh,
It could be one of those deals. Or like Jeff said earlier, they seen all these people spending a lot of money, so they thought they had to too. In my opinion, I probably would have tried to get Judge, but apparently he didn't like the deal and went back to the Yankees. But I mean, you're pretty much paying the same amount of taxes on the money. You know, when you get $300 million, half that shit's going to taxes, whether you're in California or New York.
So what do we got coming up this weekend in the NFL?
And the Dodgers signed Noah Syndergaard 1 year, $13 million plus
Dodgers
incentives.
did?
Yes.
Did he? He
Well,
didn't play much
he-
last year because he was hurt. Correct?
Yeah, he started out with the Angels and ended up with the Phillies on their postseason run, but he come off Tommy John last year, so he struggled a little bit.
Phillies had a big signing. Shortstop.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner. First baseman.
Actually, Correa is the highest shortstop contract of all time.
Wow. I'd just like 1% of that. That'd be great.
Think about the agent gets 10% of it.
Oh, wait. $33 million.
Nice. Off one signature. That's where it's at, man. I wish I'd have been smart enough to get into that.
Sports management.
Yes, absolutely. You sign one guy, you're gonna sign more.
Yeah, especially if you give him one big contract.
Yes.
There's a lawyer that does it. Jimmy.
The dude with Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Damn, what's his last name? It's Jimmy something.
Sexton.
That's right. Jimmy Sexton. I don't know who he's got now.
They still got a bunch of big names.
I know he didn't have any of the Mannings.
Well, I think the Mannings did just fine without him.
Yes.
Shoot.
I think they put Cooper in charge of most of that.
Probably wasn't a bad move.
No.
Probably was not a bad move at all.
Or Archie done it. I'm sure they had somebody for all the legal stuff, but hell, shit, them boys smart enough they negotiate their own damn deal. They had the world on a string. I mean, Eli totally changed the freaking draft because he didn't want to go to San Diego, and I don't blame him.
No.
That's crazy how that works out too.
Hey man, you got money, you got pool.
Yeah, you do.
You got experience, you even got more.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump on into the NFL.
Yeah, let's talk about these games we got coming up.
We're almost 2 hours into this damn thing. Tomorrow night, got the 49ers at the Seahawks on the Prime Video. I've got it, but I ain't been watching a whole lot of it.
Oh man, Al Michaels is miserable. That shit.
Well, he might actually have some fun tomorrow. Yeah, the 49ers.
I mean, and that dude, I think I heard he's getting paid like $30 million this year just to do that.
Yeah.
And he's fucking miserable every game. Dude, I'd be so fucking happy. I'd be
He'd pay
drinking
30
whiskey
yeah.
like Bob Uecker on Major League. Screw it. It's just a shitty ball game. Let's just call it. Hell, let's just have fun, man.
I'm making $30 million. What the
All right,
hell?
hell yeah.
I work 1 day a
Cha-ching.
week.
I don't care how shitty they are. We're just going to call it a game, be honest about it. But Herb Street, honestly, has gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Because, commentary on a college football game versus an NFL game is a lot of different,
Yeah.
And he's really settling in. I think he's going to end up making some big time money off this stuff in the long run.
Yeah. But hell, he's so knowledgeable about the college ball, so he's just now trying. He's watched all these kids come up.
Yeah,
so he knows a lot about it.
I think that's what's great about it, because I mean he knows where all them kids played school ball.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be really good in the future.
I've been enjoying ESPN Game Day a lot more since they put son of a bitch. Why am I drawing a blank? Who'd they put on Game Day? I listen to his podcast all the time.
McAfee.
Yeah, Pat McAfee. He does bring some light to it. I think Lee Corso's pretty much got to be done.
He's got to be done.
He's looking like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, it's bad, man. They're propping him up worse than Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's been
sad. Man,
I hate it, but
as enthusiastic as that guy's been for all these years, man, it's just a shame to see him in that state. They don't need to keep using him as the prop. I mean, yeah, they're paying him. His family's making money off of it or what have you, but you gotta save some dignity with that guy.
Yeah, let him go. Let this dude go.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. And everybody hates that. I mean, a lot of us, and folks younger than we are, that's all they've ever known watching college football was Lee Corso.
But
right?
Put back in the last pick of the day.
Exactly. And I think it would be beneficial to everybody if they just go ahead and retire him out.
I think it'd be beneficial for him to go ahead and make it his call.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I'd hate for him to be forced out, but he needs to be smart enough to get out.
I don't even know if he knows. That's the sad part about it.
Some nasty
because
shit.
everybody loves the guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't shit as a coach. Man, he was at Florida State and lost a bunch of damn games. I mean, but he's been a great guy on game day and doing games and stuff for a long damn time.
Yep.
And he needs to retire and try to enjoy what's left of his life.
Yep. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wish
I
could get to the spot
just
where I could.
It just sucks seeing him in that state.
So we'll get back on to the football and off Lee Corso. We hope you do fine.
Yes,
and we hope you
we
retire.
love you, Lee.
Yeah, we're not talking bad about you.
No, not at all. Everybody loves you.
Got the 49ers at the Seahawks. The 49ers are 3-point favorite. I'm taking Mr. Irrelevant again until he proves me wrong.
I am too until Seattle proves me wrong. They should have won the past couple of games.
They will be at home, so I guess that's the reason for it's
3
points instead of 6 points. But
the
12th, it does get loud
man
there.
will have an effect on him.
Yeah, if they show up.
Oh, they'll be there.
They do support that team.
Yeah, absolutely, they'll be there.
Saturday we start this weekend. Starts the 3 Saturday games
Mm-hmm.
until the end of the season. So we got 3 games on Saturday. First one's going to be at noon. It's going to be on the NFL Network. It's going to be the Colts at the Vikings. The Vikings are only -4. Yeah, man, that's a scary line. I don't know why it's at only 4.
You know
At
why?
home? No.
As a 10-3 team,
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota has a -1 point differential.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
I saw it. Let me see if I can find this shit. Yes. They're one of the highest winning teams in the league, but they have the lowest point differential this season.
That won't bode well for them at the end. But damn, only 4 against Indianapolis. I'm liking the Jeff Saturday experiment. I mean, they're playing close games. I guess this game could be close, but
yeah, you got Philadelphia is a +10.6, Buffalo's 10.2, Dallas is 10.1. Is this right? No, it's average scoring margin. That ain't what I'm looking for. Point there. Here we go.
Chicago done made a game out of this.
Yeah, here it is. Philly has a 138-point differential.
Woo.
Buffalo 132, Dallas 131, San Francisco 120. And what's San Francisco's record?
Nine and 4.
Okay. Minnesota is 10-3 with a -1 point differential. So
that's not going to bode well for them when they get to playoffs.
No. Do not bet them in the playoffs. Do not.
It's a primetime game. I guess you call it primetime since it's on
Jacksonville has 0
prime.
above them. Detroit 2, Miami 4, Seattle 8, Jets 21, New England 37, and their records are way worse.
Damn, is -1 who's lower than that?
You got
Houston.
Washington's -3, Vegas -5. Cleveland minus 23, Atlanta minus 24, Tampa Bay minus 30, Carolina minus 30,
Division.
Chargers minus 31, and Saints minus 32.
Wow.
And no, everybody expects that because they have shit records. But
Right.
they're 10-3 with a -1 point differential.
All right, man. Talk me into it. I'm taking the Colts plus the money, plus the points now. I'm gonna take the Colts plus the points.
All right.
And then who y'all got now?
Hold on. Oh shit! It keeps going. Colts are minus 89.
Oh no, shit. Now you switch me back.
Houston is minus
Yeah, I'm gonna
103.
stick with Minnesota because I don't even know.
Yeah, stick with Minnesota. I'm just saying,
in that quarterback.
come playoffs, they're done
Yeah. Yep, I agree with
with the
that.
number one receiver in the league.
Oh hell, did we even make our picks on the 49ers and Seahawks?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna flip back again to the Vikings for this game. Who y'all got?
Yeah, you'd take the Vikings, of course. The Colts have a record, looks like a prefix of a phone number in
It's an area.
freaking Wyoming.
Yeah, I think that's probably
481.
Yeah. Damn, the Ravens are 9-4.
Yeah, but they ain't what their record says they are.
No, they are not.
Hell no. And they're probably going to be on their whoever this third string quarterback is.
Huntley get hurt last week.
Yes.
Ooh.
He's projected points in fantasy, so I don't know if he's going to start or not. But I'm going to take the Browns.
I am. Cleveland's favored by 3. I'm gonna take Cleveland as well. What you got over there, T?
I'm gonna take Baltimore plus 3.
Without Lamar,
Mm-hmm.
your boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Last game on Saturday is going to be the Dolphins at the Bills. Bills are -7. They're supposed to be like 7 foot of snow there.
Yes, I hope so.
I'm taking the Bills all day long. I think Miami had heaters on the sideline last week in San Francisco. It was 65 degrees.
Well, you know, it was years that Miami didn't win a game under what, 69 degrees or something like that.
Could not win anything in cold weather.
Right.
Like I said, they had heat. They had heaters on the sidelines last week in San Francisco. It's crazy to me.
Let's see if I can find that.
Probably, man, Miami's not been playing too good too.
Bills Mafia. You're riding with the Bills, I'm assuming.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think Miami. I take Miami plus 7. I think if Bills win, they ain't gonna blow them out.
I might have to start going back and writing.
All right,
this
the
shit down.
team is 25-31-1 in games in which the temperature was 40 degrees or colder. One of those 57 games was at home. Surprisingly, the Dolphins lost to Kansas City on Christmas Eve in 1989 with a kickoff temperature of 38.
In Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what to do. They don't even have clothes for that. Down in Miami.
The most recent snow game was in 2013 in Pittsburgh. It was 25 degrees, and they won 34-28.
They're not a good cold weather team.
Not at all.
Anyway, all right, on to Sunday. Got the Eagles at the Bears.
Eagles, huge.
Yeah, they're only -9. Yeah.
Huge.
Bears 3-10. Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, I'm all over the Eagles. How about yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'd
gotta
bet
have
on the
it for
Eagles, too.
fantasy. So yeah,
Oh yeah, congratulations on your fantasy win. Who you play this?
Gowdy to go to the Super Bowl.
All right.
I'm actually favored by a point or two right now.
That'll be intriguing. That'll be fun to watch. Well, we can watch fantasy zone if we have to. Help. We can actually put your team on the thing, so every time they score a point.
I ain't changing nothing.
Well, I'm talking about we just put it on the TV. That way, you know when something happened. Of course, you know something. You're watching it enough. Doesn't really matter.
Right, I know what's happening.
All right, your next game, 12 o'clock game is going to be the Falcons at the Saints. Who gives a shit? New Orleans is going to be minus 4.
Saints.
Yeah. I mean,
Definitely the Saints.
Who's Atlanta's quarterback? Hell, who's New Orleans?
Desmond Ritter.
Okay.
I read today Mariota quit on him.
Just quit the team?
He's quit on him because they benched him.
Well, I suppose
He won 5 games too many.
That means he's retiring because ain't nobody else gonna pick him up.
He's gonna stay there and get paid.
Well, he's got plenty of money by now. I keep saying people got plenty of money by now. I don't know what it's like to have a bunch of money. I guess if you have a bunch of money, maybe you spend some money. I don't know.
By now is a different thing.
Yeah, no shit. Oh shit.
I don't know what. The only reason they had to pull him is, I mean, hell, they're not out of it, man. Honestly.
No, I mean,
honestly,
Bucks are 6 and 7.
Yeah, the Bucks are 6 and 7. I mean, why do you change that shit? I don't get it. They're only 2 games back in the division.
Yeah, if they beat the Saints, they're only 1.
Right. I guess they like their pick where they're at.
Yeah, maybe they do. All right, so is everybody on the Saints, or are you going with the Falcons, Tony?
I'm going with Saints.
Okay. Another barn burner here: Lions and the Jets. Even pick'em game.
I'm going with the Lions. I fully believe they're going to be 500. Well, they can't be 500 with an odd number of games.
Over 500 then.
They're yeah.
I think I'm gonna ride with you on the Lions, man. I love the coach Dan Campbell. He gets some boys.
And they're really playing really well right now, man. You don't want none of them right now. But, I mean, the Jets are what they are. And they said today that Cougar Hunter will be the backup and Flacco will be the number 3 guy this week. But Mike White, you got to respect that dude.
He was standing there and took a hit, man.
Man, damn. How many times he go to the damn locker room last week? Twice.
Yep.
And then came back and finished the game.
Yep.
You got to love that guy.
Yep. But I'm going to ride with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lions. I mean, Jared Goff is playing really well.
He is, man. He is.
And you can't say he's a bust. He's been to a Super Bowl and 2 Pro Bowls.
Right.
So you can't say he's a bust. Maybe this is the right situation for him.
Detroit's not the right situation.
Well, I know for anybody, but hell, this is the best season they've had in a minute.
Yeah, it is. Who you going with, Terry?
I'm probably gonna have to take the Lions too. As much as I want to roll with the Jets, I'm probably gonna go ahead and roll with the Lions. Like you said, Goff has been playing good. The Lions have been playing good, and as a whole, I think they've been heating up. Last week win probably put some fire up on them too. So,
and I expect Amon-Ra St. Brown to have a huge day because he's I need it. One, I need it, but he's not going to be facing Sauce or the other guy on the corner. They're going to have to throw in the slot this week. Him and Swift should have huge games. If you got them in fantasy, start them both.
Next game, man, shitty games here to begin with. Steelers at the Panthers. Carolina's a 3-point favorite.
I'm going with you. I'm going with Tomlin. I think he's going to get there. He's going to get there. He's not going to have a losing season.
No, and I'm kind of pulling for him. I want him to get.
I'm not pulling for him. I don't hate the guy. I think he's a fantastic coach.
I just want. I'm not pulling for him to win Super Bowls or anything, but I want him to get to 500.
Absolutely.
Just because he's done it for so long, so well. I mean, how many years? I mean, there's only been 3 coaches. For
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
he's the third in the Steelers' history.
I mean, that's amazing in itself.
Right.
Then
do you remember the other two?
Cower and
Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll, thank you. Had it on the top of my tongue. Fixed to say Chuck Noll and then Cower, and I got it backwards. Went blank. Talking about something different. Then y'all's boys, Cowboys going to Jacksonville. Dallas is only a 4-point favorite.
I think they cut, but Dak's gonna have 2 picks.
Well, that's a gimme, isn't it? Is that a prop bet?
Yeah, we need to find it. If it is a prop bet, if it's 1.5, take the over.
I bet we could find that somewhere. I like the Cowboys too, but the Jags and Texans always screw me. And I'm assuming you're riding with the boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dallas -4.
Your next game, another one that's not very good. Chiefs at Texans. Chiefs are a 14-point favorite.
Since +14.
I'm gonna take Chiefs -14. They ain't gonna do that 2 weeks in a row. Damian Pierce is out.
Oh, then I'm definitely riding with the Chiefs.
Okay, yeah, we can go. We can all go with the Chiefs then.
Another shitty game. Getting into 3:00 games. Cardinals at the Broncos.
Holy shit! I'm taking the Broncos.
I'm taking the Cardinals just because the Broncos
defense is better, and Kyler Murray is out for the season.
Yeah,
and
Colt
McCoy
under 22?
15. It's 36.
I'm taking the under in that game. I'm not touching the game. I'll take the under. They may not even be able to score a point in that game.
I like that too.
Buddy.
I'm gonna take the Cardinals +3. Yeah. Hell, I think it's better than Russell Wilson.
Anything's better than Russell Wilson at this point. Russell Wilson, man. Seattle dumped him just in time.
I'm talking about Seattle. Goddamn, they
should be arrested for robbery.
They pulled the greatest trick of the year.
They really did. I mean, Russell Wilson's just looked and been horrible all season long. Talking about he was going to be good and how good the Broncos were going to be, and I actually thought they were going to be good out there in that AFC West. I thought it was going to be a competitive division.
I didn't think that they were going to be. I didn't think that they were going to be this bad.
No, I didn't.
I didn't think that they were just going to be, just
a 3-10 team.
Yeah, but I didn't think they were going to be 3-10.
That's horrible. I don't know what he's got. He's got one more coach to get fired. Because this coach is out.
Yeah, I would have thought that they would probably been at least 6 and 7.
I thought that division was going to be stronger. Hell, I think we all talked about at the beginning of the year. The AFC West.
I was sold more on the Cardinals being a good team than the Broncos.
Yeah. Hell, NFC South or East, y'all's division is the toughest one. Seems to be in the entire NFL right now. All right, so we're on to the next game, which is bullshit. One of you's gone. Another just prolific game. Patriots at the Raiders. Pickup game. Who knows?
Pats.
That's what I want to say too.
No, yeah, I'd definitely take Patriots.
And Derek Carr, man, I can't believe I drafted that dumbass. Got me 1 point last week. If I'd have started him, he'd had me 2 points. 1 week I did start him, he actually got me 1 freaking point. A quarterback gets you 1 point fantasy. That's horrible. Let's see. Everybody on the Pats? You on the Pats too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one's going to be our home team, Tennessee Titans, traveling out to San Diego to play the Chargers. Chargers are a 3-point favorite. Both of them are 7-6. Titans really, really need this game, but I don't know if they can. Is the wide receiver coming back? Because Tannehill ain't got nobody to throw that ball to.
Hell, Tannehill's questionable.
Uh-oh.
Traylon Burks, questionable. Robert Woods, questionable. C.J. Board, questionable.
Well, at least you're questionable. These are not out. The only reason that game's 3 points is because of the home field advantage.
Yeah,
That
but
should probably be a
Chargers are going to win this game, though.
Chargers going to win it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really one of the Titans. That's probably more.
Yeah, I'm going to go Titans, too.
Mine's probably more heartfelt than anything else, but that's who I'm going to roll with.
It's hard to lose 4 in a row.
Unless you're the Broncos. Next game, late afternoon game, 3:25. Bengals Bucks. Another game that's not really worth a shit, but the Bengals are starting to come on.
Yeah, as I say,
Bengals all the
are
way.
getting hot.
Yeah, as I say, Bengals are getting
Bengals
hot.
all the way.
That line's only 3.5.
Yep.
It is a home game.
Man, I don't care. You see how Tom Brady played last week, man. There's no way he's coming out and playing anything better.
Yeah. I
don't see
agree.
it. I don't see it. Definitely, if there's a chance that if there's anything in his mind that he's going to come back and try to play next year, nah.
Not with Tampa.
Nah.
Not with Tampa. Maybe they can trade Dak for him.
That just shows you, man. Putting Todd Bowles in charge of the situation was not the right deal.
No.
He wasn't a good coach for the Jets.
No.
I mean,
He failed there. He
Right.
failed miserably.
I mean, Arians had them guys freaking fired up because of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely they did.
2 different cultures.
Completely different cultures.
Right.
They don't have the same things they had under Arians.
That's all what I'm already talking about. Brady either going to the Niners or back to New England.
Going back to New England would be where I'd like to see him finish his career. But that's just me. Mac Jones probably doesn't want that to happen for sure. Then your late game, Sunday night. Your Sunday night game. Giants and Washington. It's Washington football.
They're going to tie again.
Nah.
So 7-5-2.
They're going to tie again.
I got my faith in my boy Tyler. Going with
That's
the,
4. You giving up 4.5 points on that
Commanders.
I think that's too much.
I think it's too much too. I think it's 1.5 too much. I think that's a field goal game or maybe a 2-point game
Or a tie.
or a tie.
What's the bet on the tie?
Pays a bunch.
Yeah. You ain't even got to put a bunch on it.
Might have to look at that.
That's where I'd go with it.
Then your Monday night game. Man, it's kind of a shitty week for football. The Rams at the Packers.
Yeah. You gotta find your wins where you can, because you can't bet the slate.
No, I think I'm gonna ride with you, Tony. And I may just make one bet that this entire weekend that's going to be the Eagles. The Eagles, because the Eagles
or the Cowboys.
Have they clinched yet? I ain't fucking with the Cowboys because they're playing the Jags. That's my second favorite game, but I hate the Jags always. Jags and Texans screw me somehow. You'd think the Chiefs would cover the Texans at 14 easily.
Tease it. Tease the Cowboys down to what? +1?
Depends on how many you put in there. Put the 3 in there. Put the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Chiefs. They could get 7 on that, don't you? Or 6.
I'm not sure. I ain't played a teaser and freaking I don't know how long.
Well, anyway, last pick of the day is going to be Monday night game. Is going to be the Rams at the Packers. Whew. Green Bay is a 7-point favorite. Apparently, they're thinking Aaron Rodgers is finally going to get him a win, but
I think he is too. I'm going with Green Bay. They're playing at Lambeau Field too.
Yeah, Rams like that warm weather. They ain't got no fans anywhere in the entire country anyway.
I'm going to say under 39.5.
And it's going to be Baker's second game. He's going to shit the bed.
You know what? Baker's used to playing in cold weather. I'm going to go with the Rams and the points. And that's my picks for the week. I have to go back and watch this thing so I can write them all down this next time because I like keeping up with them, see where our records were. I didn't write them down last week either. Had too much fun. Having too much fun. What else is there to talk about? Y'all got anything weighing on your minds? Any of that good fun stuff? No, not really.
Man, now trying to reel in the rest of these bets for tonight. See what's going on in these games.
I think I
It
may.
won't be long before you know it. In Daytona 500 is like February 19th.
Yep. NASCAR will be rolling back around with their indestructible car. Got some moves in NASCAR, that's for sure. Oh, Chicago finally tied it up.
North Wilkesboro is way ahead of schedule for getting ready for the All-Star race they're going to have there. I think that's going to be exciting, especially
Been a
for
long time since they've raced.
Right, it's been a long damn time. Actually, the other day I seen they're repaving Rockingham, so hopefully that's a track we can get back on the schedule. That track used to be a lot of fun.
I'd like to see more of those tracks in these damn
Yes, all
road
this
course
bullshit.
races.
And doing the damn road race at Chicago. They're gonna have bullet holes in cars all fucking day.
We're gonna see how tough them cars are when
You
they go to
ain't
Chicago.
lying to get shot up. And I actually was on Facebook and they did a virtual lap around it. I mean, it's not horrible. Don't get me wrong. It ain't nothing. I mean, it ain't no different than most of these damn road courses, but they got to get away from these road courses, especially the one in Indianapolis. That's just ridiculous. They need to run the Brickyard.
Yes. You
It's,
don't run a road course at
right.
Indy.
No, it's stupid.
It's not what that thing's built for.
Right. They got it there. That's for the sports cars and shit like that. But, man, they got to get that back. That's horrible.
Yeah. Well, at least we got tied for a second.
They're doing the dirt race again. And, hell, I think they're doing the thing at the Coliseum again.
They doing a dirt race at Bristol?
Yes. Horrible. Y'all need to quit it with that shit. Let them run Bristol twice.
Yes.
Please.
Once during the day, once at night.
It's the best racing of the year.
Really is.
It really is.
They screwed it up by putting dirt
They screw it
on
up. Let's just put dirt on Talladega and see how many people we can kill. Or like Tony Stewart used to say, he said one time about Talladega or Daytona 1, he said, let's make this son of a bitch a figure 8 and see how many cars can just crash into each other.
That would be wild. Figure 8 on Talladega. Man. Woo. I think you'd have a caution every fucking quarter lap. Every half lap, for sure.
Now, I mean, I get why they left some of these tracks, but damn, they're reaching on these road courses. It's just way too many, man.
It's no fun to watch.
2 is enough.
Yeah, 2's plenty.
2's plenty.
Two's actually one too many. I just let them have one road course.
All right. I agree, yeah. But I think things is going to Jimmy Johnson's going to run Daytona 500 with Petty.
Yep.
I seen they was fitting him in his car. I don't know how good it would be, but I'm sure he'll know how to wreck them like he used to.
Kyle Busch going to number 8 car?
Mm-hmm. Won't ever win another championship with Childress.
We'll see how good of a driver he is, that's for sure.
Well, he ain't won one since
Junior.
Not Junior. He didn't have Junior.
Didn't.
Shit, he ain't won one since 96, I guess. Whatever Earnhardt's last one was.
Oof. Damn. It's a lot of money to be thrown out for that many years.
Oh, he making money.
Oh, yeah.
Bass Pro paying for all of it.
Takes money to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So we appreciate y'all. If y'all just give us a bunch of money, we'll figure out how to make a bunch more.
Right.
We'll spread it back out to you.
And Cheddar's. So I guess they'll change the Cheddar's menu from Tyler Reddick's favorite chicken tender meal to whatever Kyle Busch likes.
M&M's. Now, does the sponsor go with the sponsor stays with the car?
Yes.
Okay. Who's going into his spot? Tyler?
Who? Kyle Busch?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs. That's right.
But Eminem says they're out, and they've been in it for a while. I don't know why these folks just. I guess they just get tired of it. I'm not sure. It's like DuPont was in so long with Jeff Gordon and just finally just stopped. I know they were making money. Had to, man.
Budweiser.
Yeah, Budweiser, Miller Lite, all them guys. I don't know what it is. I guess they just get tired of it, or they get somebody new in charge of the sponsorship stuff, and they don't want to do it. Want to do it somewhere else. I'm not real sure.
Ooh.
What a dunk.
Ooh. What's going on in the world of UFC? I know Paddy the Baddy won last week. Didn't get his knockout, but I know he won. What else?
Yeah, none of those other fights that up in there. Like I said last week, that I didn't really know too much about. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. Besides the last two, but yeah, the main card of UFC 282 ended up in a tie, which I definitely don't agree with. I lied. I wish. I think the other guy should have won. I don't know how to say his damn name. But
there's a bunch in the UFC I can't pronounce.
Not the Russian guy. The guy from Poland is where he's from. I want to say I think he should have definitely won it, but he started kind of phasing off there at the end. But
any big matches coming up in boxing or UFC this week?
No, not this week. I don't know about boxing.
I hadn't heard of anything.
Yeah,
I
but I was about to say,
I think Gypsy King's got one coming up.
Yeah, and they look pissed off at each other. They look like this is going to be a war. That's the beginning of the year, though, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you don't have your ass beaten over the holiday season. There you go.
No, they fought 11 days ago. Derek Chisoro.
Yeah, that's right. He was getting into it with somebody after the fight that was at the fight.
Yeah. And it says here he needs surgery on his elbow for the next fight.
Uh-oh. Gypsy King?
Yeah.
He's fun to watch.
Oh, he's a trip.
God, I gotta get the rest of shopping. I hate that shit.
But we did have legendary referee Mills Lane died a week or so ago. He was great, man. He did a lot of big time fights with his "Let's get it on."
Yeah, that was his phrase right there.
That was his phrase right there, man. He was awesome and did a hell of a job.
Refereeing too. Didn't matter who the hell it was,
right,
how big they were.
And they respected him.
Yep. Had to.
He was the law of the land for about 2 decades.
Yeah, at least.
Of some of the biggest fights ever been.
Yeah. He was in all the big ones.
Hell, I remember he was on the video games. He'd be the referee on the video games on Fight Night and things like that back in the early 2000s.
All right, well, hell, that's about all I got. Besides a long day at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here, man.
Everybody better make sure they're on the nice list, not the naughty list. Got Santa Claus coming soon.
Yeah, we'll do one. I guess. Yeah, we'll be available. Well, I'll be available next week. Terry, will you be back in time, or are we gonna need to do it next Thursday?
No, we should probably be back in time. I don't know though. Well, I'll have to let you know.
Well, we'll let y'all know if we're gonna do it next Wednesday or next Thursday night. I don't know what your schedule looks like either with your basketball and all that other good fun stuff.
Well, we'll be off after this week.
Y'all playing at
Off for about 2 weeks.
y'all playing back in Orlando again?
Yes. We'll be at the Gatorade Fieldhouse at 10:40 Saturday morning. Clippers versus the Tiger Sharks, and I expect a big win out of Clippers.
Some Tiger Sharks. Where are they from? Oxford.
No, they're from Hernando.
Sounds like an Ole Miss name.
Yeah, right.
Tiger Sharks.
Tiger Sharks are gonna get drowned.
Clipped.
We should over under should be about 44.
And how you liking the over under on that one?
I like it over.
Gonna be a better team to playing against this week, huh?
No, we're gonna cover it by ourselves.
Yeah, you got your first game behind you. Got to win, so there you go.
Now I say that we'll get our ass whooped. So I doubt it. But
What channel is this on? It's on ESPN. Man, I forgot to play DraftKings.
we'll be on PBS
PBS at 10:40. Y'all tune
right
in.
after Yankee Workshop.
Interrupting the old Yankee Workshop and bring you this live sporting event live from Orlando.
Radio broadcast will be on V95.
You got people looking for that shit now.
I hope so.
Hey, somebody listening. Somebody's listening.
Eddie Bond's dead, so he ain't gonna be doing it.
No. I don't believe you'll be calling that one. There you go, Chicago. What was the spread on this one? You remember?
4.5.
I need more than that. I don't need just to win. I don't care if they win. I need to cover.
That's gonna be a tie. They're tied at 107. This fool was above the line. Oh yeah. So that's not gonna be no 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all listening and joining us. Y'all back again next week. We'll be a little closer to Christmas, so things should start to wind down. We're not going to be as busy, but we'll have a good time next week. We'll definitely have some more things to talk about. Football season. Maybe we'll have more. Surely we're going to have a more interesting schedule for Christmas Day, and we'll come back and see you all next week. Thanks for joining us. Like, share, do all that stuff we asked you to, and we appreciate you.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Deuces. Shit. A little easier, more comfortable.